Hey guys, what's going on? It's taken me a couple days to get this one going through. It's because I was really tired I don't know, other excuses, but basically I didn't do this because I thought this was a really cool workout that Tim and Joel were here with me for. So I wanted to make sure that I brought the proper energy for talking about this workout. So it's funny because I saw Joel from across the room and I just went up to say hi. I hadn't seen him in a while. Joel is the older gentleman right here with the backwards hat. He's pushing 60, man, and he still goes to the gym all the time, lifting heavy weight. And he just wanted to get a workout in with some young cats. So I had Tim out here still from Vegas. This was the day after our chest workout. And Joel likes to lift heavy stuff, and he's like a ball of energy, man. Like, the whole time you'll just hear him talking us up and getting us motivated and excited. And he's a real good dude. So I was happy that, we were able to catch a workout in with him. He lifts some heavy ass shit. And he encourages me to lift some heavy ass shit. So, we're maxing out a few machines today. We hit, we full stacked this little cable row. And then we end up doing, a few other exercises, but like as much weight as we possibly could do. Either the gym doesn't hold any more weight, or that machine doesn't hold any more weight. And, not always like great form. This is one of those gritty workouts. Sorry. This is one of those gritty workouts where you're just trying to fucking move some shit, So that's definitely what we did. This was a good back workout, and I hope my next back workout, is something like this. So something I wanted to touch on today is, I have some people, or not have some people, but I've known some people in the past that are like, oh, well, I'm watching this, I'm trying to study, what this guy's doing and this guy's doing. And I just think that it's really important, that, like, the secret ingredient is you. That's the secret ingredient to your journey. You're never going to look at someone else's journey and be like, okay, how do I get to where they are? You don't get to where they are by doing what they did. You get to where you're going to be by doing what you did. So, like, you are the dash of spice. You are the secret ingredient in your life that's going to set the parameters for, what you want to do. And I think it's kind of underrated, like, just the fact that, do things creatively the way that you want to do them. Like, I was thinking today, I don't know, I want to get like a vision board going and just kind of not too, I mean, I know vision boards aren't like super like new and oh, what a fresh idea. But I want to do that because I want to like centralize it around like more of the stuff that I believe in, less of the stuff that like I want to believe because other people, have believed it and it's worked out for them type of deal, I think that, like, trusting ourselves that we do have good ideas and, just putting them into practice and running with them. Like, it's never going to be perfect that first try, but if you keep at it, you're going to find out, how you like to do it better and what's better about it for you and how you can put your own spin on it. Like, I used to like writing poems, and I never really like shared them with anybody because I was like, oh, that's not a cool thing to do. But I thought that it was a nice way for like me to creatively express myself and just kind of, put pen to paper and just see what happens. And I have some pretty good ones that I've liked over the years. It's a little full stack, and I try to get to 12 as best I could. Range of motion isn't great, but I think we got to like 10 or 12. But I do have a poem here that I wrote in maybe 2018. Let's see, when was it? Yeah, January 23rd, 2018. So right before my 21st birthday, when I was 20. I wrote this. And I'll share it with you guys because I never thought that like riding and doing this stuff was like that cool, you know. It wasn't like the thing to do, but it's a way that I can kind of connect with you guys a little bit more and make myself a little bit more vulnerable in public spaces, which I think is part of like accepting, you know, myself and what I like to do, and not wondering, you know, what is cool, but just kind of doing whatever I want to do and having that be the in thing. So I wrote this, you know, different mindset back when I was 20, 27 now, so quite a while ago, but I'll just read this and we'll get back into the workout. I'll let you watch me do some plate loaded rows. I know usually I say I want less leverage on these, but on this day we're doing max leverage and everything, so I'm like up at the top, you know, seats push more up, that type of stuff. So we were like max leverage trying to get all this going. But the title of the poem is The Puzzled Man. Young as he was, another feather would break the yoke on the man's shoulders. Brisk in his strut, steady as to not quiver under the weight of the yoke, he bears on, barely able to keep pace as each day passes. His strength is a faint reminder of what it had been. The yoke he bears happens to be one he's constructed. Eager as he was to engage life head-on, it spun him around in a tumultuous wave that was right on the brink of crashing. As he fought to stay afloat, turning in the riptide, he noticed his lack of strength. His spirit was leaving him. Between the failed love affairs and family matters, the chipped and chiseled soul of the puzzled man left him unable to recognize who he was. He remembered how proud he had once been of the man he was becoming, but the pieces didn't seem to fit anymore. Different colors, shapes, and sizes now scattered the table, and the picture he saw for himself became a faint glimmer of hope in the back of his endless mind. With no choice but to take to the trail of life and carry his yoke, he ignores the jumbled and broken puzzle he once clung to. Zombie-like and meticulous in his movements, he began to shut out the memory of it altogether. So, it was definitely like introspective, reflective. This is the 7 plates that I had to make sure I didn't slam at the bottom or pull up too quick at the top so that they didn't fall off. But going back to the poem, that's kind of, you know, where my mindset was at the time. When I was 20, I mean, it's been a lot of, you know, peaks and valleys as far as my adult life goes. But I'm sure, you know, that's how it is for everybody. And from a wider range, you know, of peaks and valleys on whatever, you know, everyone else is going through. But yeah, I thought
This is the best set you did. Hell yeah. Okay, just know that. I'll take it. Yeah. Woo! Know that. That's why I had to do this. There was a reason for it. Good job, man. Real good job.
I felt good writing that poem because I felt like I was able to clearly express myself in words with how I was feeling. And I thought that it was nice that I felt like I was able to calm down inside here because I put, you know, that out there. And, you know, I had some alliteration and some different things in there that I thought were cool. But I liked writing and stuff like that. You know, it's any form of expression is good. Even working out, I feel like, is an expression, but it's more of like a physical, like, you know, let me work through this type of thing. And writing stuff down, journaling, you know, whatever your token is that you like to do, it doesn't have to be the cool thing, man. Like, your thing can be cool, you know? It can be awesome to just have whatever you like to do. And that's kind of what, you know, I wanted to talk about today. Just kind of the main theme is that, you know, it's going to be your thing. Like, you are the special ingredient. Whatever you decide to move forward with and do is going to be great because you're doing it. And it's going to be better if you don't second guess it, you know? If you're not like, oh, well, you know, are they even going to like... If you have all that lingering in your mind, it's going to take away from your freedom to just do it your way, you know? Right here, the focus is all messed up, so I apologize about that. I put it on the decline bench, and I guess I didn't really take that into consideration, that the focus would be off. And I couldn't really tell because the screen's only like this big, and so when I'm trying to look at it from a few feet away, I was like, yeah, it looks like everything's in the picture. But whatever you're doing in life, man, sprinkle that extra little dash of you in there. You know, it will be more authentic, it will be more fun, it will be more enjoyable. You'll be able to get your point across better. But just whenever you're trying to do things to express yourself, better yourself, make sure that you're doing it from yourself and like for yourself, you know? And that's the only other way that people are really going to relate to it. Like, if you try and do something based off of what you think other people are going to like, it's not going to be as authentic, it's not going to be as real, you know? And whenever it is real and authentic, that's genuinely what's going to connect more with people. So, just something to keep in mind, man. Sometimes I come on here and I tell you guys stuff, you know, that I need to hear myself. And something I like about something I like about just being a leader in general, or trying to be a leader, or you know, trying to teach people things, is the better you're able to teach something, the more of an understanding you have in that thing the whole time, you know? So when I was studying to become a mortgage loan officer, there was an exam that we had to take. And so we studied, my group, for, I think it was a couple months, 2 months, like 8 hours a day. And I led a study group for 6 hours, you know, or 4 to 6 hours after the actual, like, schooling part, and for just people that wanted to do it. And I realized that the better I was able to teach these concepts and these laws, you know, to my fellow classmates, the better understanding I had of it, and it was actually helping me, I think, that more than it was not benefiting, but helping me more than it was helping them understand the concepts. Me trying to find different ways to explain it for people that understood it differently, you know, made me think about how else can I explain this same situation, so that this person will understand it. This person's a visual learner. This person is a, you know, kinetic learner. One guy had to be working on his car when, you know, he was in our study group. And so you learn like the ways that different people learn, and it helps you understand things a little bit more fully too. And I think that that's a really cool thing, and that's something that, you know, during this workout that I thought was cool, because Joel is showing us what he knows, you know, and I'm comparing that to what I already know, and then, you know, we're going off of what Tim knows too. You know, because Tim has definitely a lot less body fat, and he's, you know, having different goals, so he's looking at things, you know, from a different priority standpoint. And so I'm able to kind of learn all these things, and that's why it was such a special workout. You know, because we have Joel's years of knowledge and everything like that. And I'm gonna have to cut it right now because we're out of memory, so then I'll delete some memory and I'll get back to you. Okay. But, you know, lifting and like bodybuilding, powerlifting, like that's all something that's very important to Joel. I know that for sure. Very important to Tim, very important to me. And so when you put that knowledge and passion, you know, in something, it's just a really cool thing. Joel left after we ended up doing the dumbbell rows. He went to go do his cardio. He's, you know, working through his cut too, so we thanked him and let him be on his merry way. But it's cool when you have, you know, 3 people that are passionate about something and they're all coming at it from a different angle. Being able to kind of put that together. I've always wanted to get this angle, and I was happy that Tim got it for me, because I tried to do it last time from the floor, and since it's at that like incline, it's different. But I really like this shirt too. Yeah, I believe the shirt says something like, we don't leave it to chance, our success is inevitable, or something like that. But it just, days like this, you know, really get me hyped up for, you know, not only like why I started doing this, but why I've loved to continue doing this. Because yeah, it reminds you why you started, but you know, working out with guys that have different mindsets and different goals and different, you know, routines and stuff like that. Like it's so reinvigorating, you know. But I like the way that, you know, I do things. I like the way that they do things. Obviously, you know, I have my routine because I feel that that's what works best for me, and it's the same for them. And that's funny. Shouldn't be forgetting I put the camera down sometimes, but it's all good. But different styles clash, and what makes it great is the perspective of the individual and where the individual is coming from. Because we're three individual people coming together for this workout, that's what makes it so cool. If all three of us were striving to have the other person's understanding and we're all kind of coming from the same point of view, then it just wouldn't be as special, right? So I am very appreciative for what makes my mindset and my journey special. Just like I hope you guys are very happy with what makes your mindset and your journey very special. Where you've come from, where you're going. I hope you realize just how, you know, special that thing can be, good and the bad, and just take it all in stride, man. But that being said, I hope you did something nice for somebody today. I hope someone did something nice for you, even if that was yourself, man, because sometimes we just really got to appreciate being us. But thank you very much for being here. I'm going to get more consistently on top of posting these videos. I'm catching up on 3 today. I've been going to the gym. I just haven't had time to work on the videos, so I cleared my whole schedule today to get that done. So we can, you know, keep showing you guys and sharing our journey with you. But thank you very much, man. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you on the next one, and catch you there.